Grown man business. I've got another episode of Red Ghost Sports Talk. I'm your host, Red Ghost. Red Ghost with the most. Mr. T with the bees, baby. That's how we doing it, man. What today is? Yeah, you know what today is. Thursday night football. Alright, last Thursday, my Denver Broncos, we played San Diego Chargers. They beat my Broncos, man. I'm still mad about that. But tonight, I don't know how to feel about this one. We got Chicago Bears against Greenbay Packers. I don't know, man. You know, Monday Night Football this year has been kind of slow, kind of boring, man. And Thursday Night Football been almost the same. You know, last week the game with San Diego Chargers and Denver Broncos, even though we lost, it was entertaining. It was pretty good. It was physical. San Diego Chargers, they got some pretty good defense, man. They got some potential. You know, they got some good players, some rookies, some second-year players that's on that defense. That's looking good over there with the Chargers. My division anyway, period, man. You talk about the Raiders, you talk about the Chiefs, Chargers, and you already know the Super Bowl 50 champs. We deep, man, as far as defense, man. It's like a defensive war in that division. Tonight, it's hard to tell, man. It's hard to tell who's going to show up, especially for the Bears. But I know for sure Green Bay Packers, they're going to be looking for some revenge, man. They got beat. They got embarrassed last week against the Dallas Cowboys. And tonight, they're gonna light it up, man. Just watch what I say. Remember I told y'all this, man. They was embarrassed the way they got manhandled by Dallas Cowboys. And they got the Chicago Bears to beat up on. Chicago Bears, John Fox. I like John Fox. John Fox, he was coaching Denver Broncos. He took Denver Broncos to the Super Bowl. We lost to Seattle Seahawks. And he, John Elway dismissed him, so he went over to Chicago. So I was like, okay, cool. This is a good look for John Fox, man. Chicago Bears have some great talent. They got some good talent on the offense side and on the defense. The defense is rebuilding. They lost a lot of players. Brian Urlacher, he retired. Tillman, he went over to the Carolina Panthers last year. And this year he retired as well. But, they lost a lot of players on the defensive side, man. So they kind of rebuilding. The offense is still pretty there. Brandon Marshall went on over to the Jets. The only problem that I feel that they have with the Bears is Jay Cutler. It's great. It's a good thing that they finally benched Jay Cutler. I think they should have traded him or try to get a trade for him, at least a draft pick for him in the offseason. This year, after this season, I think they would cut him or try to, get something for him or whatever. But he would not be a Chicago Bears next year. He just don't have that quality. He just don't have that it factor, man. He's not a leader. He plays like he just going through the motions. So that's good that they benched him. But I don't know, man. You just don't know who's gonna show up for the Bears, man. And for Green Bay to be embarrassed like they was embarrassed last week, I know Aaron Rodgers is coming to redeem himself, man. He was embarrassed. The whole team should be embarrassed. The defense was definitely embarrassed. So the defense is coming out swinging. I'm going to say Green Bay Packers over the Bears. The score is going to be like 31-17, man. It's going to be 31-17 Packers. It's going to be some turnovers. I see some interceptions from the Bears. They're going to throw some interceptions. I may see a fumble in there. But this year for the Bears, it's pretty much over, man. I say try next year and start with the rebuilding stage. Get some quality offensive players. Draft a quarterback. That's key right there, man. We seen what type of jackpot the Eagles has hit with a rookie quarterback. Even though they lost the last few games, the last couple games or whatever, they are starting to put that fire out. I guess we'll see what the Eagles gonna do in the next game. It's a good game coming up for them. I'm gonna talk about that also, but yeah, that's what the Bears need to do, man. They need to just rebuild that offense, get them a quality quarterback that they could build on. Probably a rookie that you could just sit out for 1 year, then bring him for his second year, something like that, man. But they need something, man. They need something fast. They need a spark on that team, big time. They definitely need a spark, man. John Fox is a good coach. I don't think they need to fire him anytime soon, man. I think in the next 2 years, 3 years, he will take the Bears to the playoffs. Each year I see them getting better and better, man. But they got to work. They got to do the first thing possible, and that's get rid of Jay Cutler. That's the first thing they need to do. For them to get over that hump, they got to get rid of Cutler and start over. But there you have it, man. Thursday night football, Green Bay Packers, Chicago Bears. Green Bay will win 31-17, baby. Tell me what y'all think, man. It's Thursday night football, baby. It's a beautiful day, too. Grown man business.